We're at Sugar Beach right now. We spent the day talking to people throughout the day. Most people happy that summer has finally arrived, especially after a pretty cool spring, although some expressing concern that it could get too hot this summer. The longest day of the year and the first day of summer, a summer that's expected to produce some of the hottest days we've seen in years. By Monday,
temperatures that could be up to 36 degrees for a high. We have not seen a temperature that warm, Sean, in 2 years in Toronto. We've always been below that.
Public pools are set to open just in time. People are at the beach, ready.
Beaches are probably going to be a really nice place to just hang out and cool off.
Physically challenging activities will get more difficult in the days and weeks ahead. This visitor from North Carolina is not a fan of the high temperatures.
It doesn't turn me on at all. No, I don't like extreme heat like that. Not one bit. My wife does, but not me.
I hate it. It's too hot.
Opinions vary when you ask people about the temperature they prefer, because in recent years, we've had a lot of hot days.
No, I'd rather have the cold.
Yeah.
Too much heat is a risk for many who can't escape it.
It is a little worrisome. There's a lot of people that live on the streets, and there's also a lot of places that don't even have central air conditioning, or people who can't afford to have air conditioning.
But after a cool, wet spring with few really warm days, the prospect of more heat, even extreme heat, is something many look forward to.
Get used to it.
It's gonna be a summer shock. Right? So whatever it is good as long as summer, so we cannot complain about that.
But as Canadians, we frequently do complain about the weather. It's either too hot or it's too cold. The reality is, though, all we can really do is try to deal with the cold, or in this case, the heat. How hot is it going to get? The man with the forecast is our chief meteorologist, Anthony Farnell. Anthony.
And it's still very comfortable, Sean, right now, and that's important to say, because if you have plans this evening, you're not going to have to worry about sweating too much. The same goes for much of Saturday. Sunday and beyond, that's when it gets oppressive, and our computer models are not backing down on some of these record numbers that could be 2 or 3 day event, and it's the cumulative nature and the fact that it's so early in the season that's going to cause the most concern and the most harm for those that aren't ready for it. So let's talk about Sunday afternoon. 36 degrees in Toronto. If it hits that mark, that would be a record. The old one, 35.5, set just 3 years ago, and that was the last time we were that warm, was 2002. Ottawa and Montreal not quite that hot yet. But look what happens on Monday. Ottawa hitting 37. That would be a record. Montreal 36, Toronto 36, Windsor 36. And we're not even factoring in the humidity. During this 3-day stretch, the humidex will range from 40 to 45 during those afternoon hours, and it is going to remain hot on Tuesday, although notice some relief. Sault Ste. Marie, Timmins, already cooler, and that air is going to get into the GTA by Wednesday. It's not going to be cold by any stretch, but it will at least be bearable by the middle of the week. The first extreme heat warning, now confined to an area of southwestern Ontario, that is expected to expand. This, by the way, is for Saturday, but it will remain in place there until the middle of the week at the earliest is when that may be dropped